Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Swoop.
Put me in the game, Coach Swoop. Put me in the game, Coach Swoop.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Swoop. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Swoop.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Yo, what's good, everybody? How y'all feeling? Come on, run it up in the chat. Let's go, get it up. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Roll Tide, everybody. I knew everybody was gonna pull up. See, y'all know where to come for the real source, right? Y'all know where to come. Y'all know we've been talking about this for a while now. Y'all don't mind the setup. I was literally headed back to headquarters, right? Because we got to make some adjustments at headquarters for our work this week. But we could not come to this. We could not. Can y'all hear me good? Please tell me y'all can hear me good. Please tell me y'all can hear me good. Please tell me y'all can hear me good. I'm gonna let this get by, especially after the, come on, AAA family. Y'all know the type of crap we went through on social media when Ryan Grubb didn't sign the day after he was fired, and everybody's like, what happened to the Grubb information? What happened to the Grubb information? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Come on, man. I don't care how the background look at anything right now, man. We are locked in. Come on, man. Talk to me. Talk to me, chat. What's good? What's good? What's good? Listen, did we or did we not say this? You know what happens when you are trying to build a networking relationship with people who actually have inside information? You know how to put it out there so that people can't just take your information and try to run with it. You put enough out there so when people start saying crazy stuff, like I watched some of the show yesterday, and this panelist tried to act like he really knew something about the Grubb situation and regurgitated the same exact thing I said 3 weeks ago, trying to act like he owned something. And then tried to use the Senior Bowl interview as his backing. After I literally told, and clearly he was watching my live. I literally told y'all 3 weeks ago, go watch the short. I told y'all 3 weeks ago, the families are talking. There were no official talks at that point in time. There was no need to be, because Grubb had already made it known that he didn't have no other desire to make the next step in his career unless it was going to be at the University of Alabama with Kalen DeBoer. And we said this, but nah. So forget that. I don't care to keep proving everybody wrong and letting them know. Where did Glover, the Glover guy on Twitter? This ain't you, Andrew. No, that ain't you, Andrew. It's the Corey, the Glover guy, somebody that have been, he always comes for me. This is like the 20th time I done shut this dude up about, you know, what I do, what we do over here at the Coach Smooth Network. Shout out to my guys, man. BT, shout out to my guy, Ayo Sully. Shout out to my manager, Curtis Ennis. Shout out to my new videographer, Rico. Shout out to Coach TJ. Shout out to my bro, Brandon. Shout out to JP himself, right? Shout out to the whole, everybody in this circle, in my circle that's been having these conversations with me. And then they point in a direction, and they don't necessarily say that's the right direction, but they be like, hey, I heard he went that way. You know what Smook do? Pull out these thick glasses and get the reading. Come on, man. We having a good time today. Our offense is definitely about to look better. Offense is definitely about to look better. It's definitely about to look better. What's up? Andrew Glover said, Coach Smook always has school. Listen, I don't say this for no reason. I'm not like a lot of your clout chasers on these other channels, man. I only speak on what I know. Brock O'Neal, welcome back, family. Good to see you back. I know you popped in this morning. Appreciate you for pulling up this afternoon. So what questions we got? What are we talking about? Ryan Grubb is back. Coach Smook said it over 2 months ago. Now, is it a month or 2 months now? When was the first live? Can I get somebody to pull that live stream, the first initial or the short that I made that was saying talking about Ryan Grubb coming to Alabama? Stoked for this. What happens with Nick Sheridan now? From your Twitter twin. Oh, what's up, Kyle? That's my brother. What's up, Kyle? So Sheridan's going to get moved back to tight end coach. Brian Ellis is probably going to be in some type of support position for that. Plus, is it Brian Ellis? Is his first name Brian? Coach Ellis. Plus, I think he gets some type of special teams coordinator. Oh, late, man. Can y'all just give your boy some credit at least, man? I don't usually do this. I don't do this, but can y'all at least come on, man? Come on, man. Like, let's be serious. You know how many people we had on that live when I said be looking out for Ryan Grubb to get fired 3 weeks before it happened? Y'all remember how many people we had on that live? Just imagine how many are lurking right now, waiting to get more information. I'm not. Listen, I already knew it. And guess what? I know something else that y'all don't know too. But I'm gonna wait till I'm actually in the office on campus telling. Listen, God is good, man. See, Kyle, you didn't believe me. See, at least you man enough to believe it, man. And you on Twitter. Where the real naysayers and haters at. And it's, you know what's crazy? It's 236 of y'all on Twitter right now. 237 of y'all on Twitter. 238. The more I talk, the more y'all show up. It's a lot of y'all on Twitter that's been coming for my head. Just get on there right now. Look, everybody saying I called it. I'm gonna make a look, my boy said hey, my boy J-Ro said stop ever playing with my dog. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, man, stop. And it you know, the thing is, this could be easily avoided. Y'all, people don't like the fact that I boast about knowing what I know, but what type of competitor would I be? That's like Kobe not bragging about dropping 81. Like, y'all ever seen somebody say, didn't you drop 80? Kobe correct them real quick. You mean 81? Kobe correct them real quick. 81. Why wouldn't I? Bro, we work hard to do what we do over here, man. Coach Smook has been saying for the past month, I've been telling him. But you know what's crazy, Russell? Let me tell you how fast time moving. When I made that prediction about Ryan Grubb, that was in December. That was before the new year. When it actually happened in January, everybody was at my neck 3 or 4 days later. Ryan Grubb not coming, you lying. I came on live, I said the talks have got quiet, and that's a good thing. Y'all remember when I came on this mug and I said, with everything being quiet, that is a great thing. That means Grubb is not in high demand, nor has he made it known that he's looking for another destination. Come on, man. What was Ryan Grubb? Somebody go find the date when he got fired. Was that our Christmas? No, it wasn't. It wasn't before Christmas. It wasn't before Christmas. It was definitely after. You just glad Nick Sheridan not the OC. Listen, you're going to have to get up off my boy Nick Sheridan, man. Nick Sheridan did a great job for what he got handed. He didn't have a full offseason or a full year of assessment of players that he had available to really get out there. I can't wait to see the same play calling from Ryan Grubb with different execution, because you got another year in the system. That's all it is, another year in the system. You got a more experienced play caller. He's going to call the same type of plays. It's just going to be more experienced players operating, executing, people that are players that are more familiar with the system. That's all it is. Oh yeah, we can agree to disagree, but you got to bring some facts before you start calling for my boy. You think he was fired on January 6th? So right after the new year, we got the news, right? You get what I'm saying? Okay, and you know what? Oh, appreciate that, fam. Covering all right. What's good, family? Welcome in. Hey, I think I seen you earlier on something. Was that on Twitter? I might be thinking of somebody else's name. Shout out to the 328, bro. 328 people. We got 45 in the chat, 43 in the chat on YouTube, and we got 287 on Twitter. Should we? Let's get this up somewhere else. Where else can we go live at? Y'all want to go live? Let's go on Facebook. Let's just push it out to Facebook too. Since we feeling good. Listen, hold on. Can I pop my stuff for real quick? Can I just, y'all want to act up with me? Can we act up real quick, AAA fam? Because y'all know we don't care to do it like everybody else. Everybody probably got their panel up and they doing this professional reporting bump that we about to celebrate because we worked hard for this. Did we not? Did we not? Come on. Come on. Oh man, because y'all know what else follows after this? Recruiting season, and y'all know how we get down. Y'all know how we get down in recruiting season. Y'all know how we move. Y'all know how everything is. Y'all. Oh, let's talk about that. It's time to win another natty. Y'all already talking? Y'all, I ain't gonna act up too much. I ain't gonna act up too much. What's up, Michael Johnson? I ain't gonna act up. But y'all know what? Y'all know how I get in recruiting. So I'm gonna give y'all some reports because I know it's some frauds that's gonna be live here in about 45, 55 minutes on their channel. Be trying to act like they know something about the junior day visits and all that stuff. So multiple Alabama targets in this red phone and the black phone. I had to give out both numbers because I was getting confused. Forgot to save some names. Why? Hey, listen, Twitter. I know y'all see me live. Shout out to Touchdown Alabama. Shout out to those guys over there. But they late, just like everybody else. And I'm not ashamed to say it, y'all. It's gonna be a lot of that in 2025. It's gonna be a lot of that in 2025. When it comes to Coach Smoot Network, BT Sports, AO Sully, Coach TJ, King J Rowe, the whole squad, I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all gonna be falling behind. Because we're not playing. We played nice last year. We tried to let y'all know we was just trying to do our thing. We was, you had the fakes come in that act like they want to support. Then they jump ship. They trying to help somebody else beat us. It's crazy. We not playing this year. Bringing all the facts, all the heat. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke when it comes to Bama football, Bama sports coverage in general. Let me pull this all the way back, man. I feel like y'all know how you get ready to fight. You got to pull your ponytail back. Megan, my hair growing too, sis. Megan, your boy hair growing. Time for a retwist already. Don't forget Big Ten say we overrated. Oh, yeah, Jack. They said we real overrated. It's okay. Ohio State did exactly. See, it's all part of the script. Every 10, 15 years, we got to let a Big Ten team get in there and look important. So Ohio State, we appreciate y'all for doing y'all job. But Bama, we never left, but we back. Pull that ponytail back. Hey, Dennis, you know, I know you know a few sisters. Shoot, hey, some of my Caucasian sisters know how to get down too now. Is Emily in here? My homegirl from high school, Emily, boy. Emily used to do one of these. Do one of them? Ooh, you already knew what time it was, man. Deshaun Martin, what's good? Roll Tide back in the Big Ten is wild, and they are saying Ryan Day is on pace to be Nick Saban. Man, Ryan Day about 15 years behind, ain't it? Ain't he about 15 years behind? Shoot, if that's the case, why Kirby? Why Kirby ain't? Why we not talking about Kirby? Kirby won the back-to-back. Ryan Day didn't want no back-to-back. What are they talking about? They tweaking. They tweaking, man. Shout out to all the 58 in the chat on YouTube. Make sure y'all run the likes up. Let me see what y'all doing with them likes, because y'all did your boy dirty last week. We had to take some time to restructure some things, and y'all just did your boy dirty. Y'all stopped showing up. Y'all been waiting for some breaking news. I told y'all just keep tapping in, and we're going to bring it to y'all and look at what's happening. If you're not a follower on the channel, y'all, let's get the followers up. Let's get the subscribers up. We need 5 more to get to 2.8K. We need 5 more subscribers to get to 2.8K. Help your boy out, man. Help your boy out. As a matter of fact, unless y'all, I don't care if y'all embarrass me. I don't care about being embarrassed. I'm a real one. Authenticity above all. We're going to leave this up. We're gonna get this up right here. That's how many subscribers we at right now. So if y'all can help that number get up to 2.8 before the end of this stream, that'll be freaking awesome. If you're on Twitter, you see our YouTube, you see our YouTube subscriber count, right? And I'm gonna show you how people do, how haters do. They're gonna be going like unsubscribing and resubscribing just to pick at your what. But let's turn this into a subathon, man. Let's get 5. We just looking for 5 more, man. We just looking for 5 more subs on YouTube. Subscribing is free, right? Ooh, what do you say? Hold up, go back. Bama wanted blood right now. They hear we overrated. Wait. Bama wanted blood right now. They hear we over. I don't get it. Mary J coming through with the gifted membership. So if you're not a member of the channel right now, you constantly support, there's a good chance that you will have a wristband if you back out the stream and come back in. Congrats to the new members. Shout out to Mary J for the 5 gifted, y'all. 5 gifted. Listen, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribing is absolutely free. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on all notifications, because starting tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m., we were going to go at 8, but I'm going to do a pre-show starting at 7:30, where we kind of get in and do 30 minutes of small talk, getting y'all the whole rundown of the show, and then we'll actually run the show intro at 8 a.m., and then we'll open up with our topic of discussion and phone calls. That way we maximize the phone call segment. We get people on the way to work now with their earlier hour. We're getting back to it because that's what we're going to be doing for spring ball too. Let me know if the signal's good, because we having internet issues over here. Oh, Bama out for blood. They heard they was overrated. Oh, yeah. You talking about the boy. Yo, we just got a new subscriber on the channel. Let's go. We need 4 more to get to 2.8K. Honestly, hey, Jason, you want to know why? You know why. And you know what? I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna hurt them boys like that. I'm gonna let them do their thing. Cause there was a few people that specifically went on their channel or their platform and they said my name and alluded to me being a fake insider. I never claimed to be an insider, first of all. That label was forced upon me. And I accepted it because I felt like I got a lot of inside information that a lot of people, and it's funny because the message board screenshots that y'all keep sending me on Twitter, oh my God. Let me see how many of the people done went and deleted messages from Twitter that they sent me about this Grubb stuff. Let me go back a few weeks. Let me see, it was before the 14th. Like, people been blowing me up, asking about Grubb. Somebody called me, here we go. Let me see. Oh yeah, my buddy Bear Bryant Burner called me a fake insider. Where the rest of these dudes at? Dang, I can't even find them. Maybe I got blocked. You already hip, Jason. I know it. Does this put us over the limit if Nick Sheridan stays? No, there's no limit. There's you remember they upped the amount of on-field staff you can actually have on the field. I don't think there's a restriction on it anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Standing K real life. I'm just hoping for halftime adjustments this season. You know what? Stay in K. Oh, my fault. Stand in K. I said stay in key. Stand in K. You know what? Last year, a lot of adjustments that we wanted, like handing the ball off or doing this, I would love this offseason. We'll dive into it, man. We'll kind of just divulge in it. And I have other panelists on with me that actually know football, right? And that's not watching other channels content during the day and then getting on their show at night and saying the same thing that they just got done watching, right? But we're gonna have panelists on. And we're going to discuss, not necessarily, they're not all Bama fans. They just football coaches or people who are inclined as far as knowledge in the game. And we're going to start breaking down a lot of those situations where a lot of people felt like Alabama should have did this and should have did that. And we'll have the consensus conversations and debates. And I think it's going to create some good content. Yeah, man. Hey, Saran, appreciate you for pulling up, man. We miss you on the phone line too, my guy. We miss you on the phone line. Definitely got to get you in on the phone line. What's up, bro? In chat. What's up, Plain Truth? How you feeling? 451 live on Twitter. I wasn't even looking at the number. It's 4. Hey, Mary, since you said that, it's up to 469 right now. We got 70 on YouTube. How many likes we got on YouTube? How many likes we got on YouTube? Can I get a like check? Roll Tyro, what's up, Philip? So let's get back into the conversation. Grubb to Alabama. We talked about this. We talked about what that staff could look like. Sheridan's probably, like I said, if Sheridan doesn't get moved to the tight ends coach, let's get up to 50 likes. How many people we got in here? We got 82 people in here. We can't get 70 likes. We can't get 70 likes on YouTube. We can't get these next 4 subscribers to get us to 2.8K so y'all can get a dance move. I know y'all want to see your boy act up a little bit. And shout out to JP if he in the chat, man. I think I got a message over here from my brother JP, if I'm not mistaken. Let me change his mic up, y'all. Let me change his mic up. Hold on. I'm gonna switch mics. Give me a second, y'all. And I gotta plug this bad boy up. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Put the right camera on. Here we go. We back. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm excited, y'all. Y'all, man, listen. Because, all right. Can we have a personal moment here? Can we have a personal moment, chat? Stay in K. Why I keep saying stay in K? Stay in K with the $9.99 super chat. Appreciate that love right there. And we don't have a co-sponsor banner right now because this ain't like our morning show or anything. But I'm gonna make sure I add you. One of my mods, can y'all please annotate this in the mod chat? Make sure we get Stan and K real life on the banner for tomorrow morning show. We need 3 more subscribers. Just got a new subscriber. Let me go get my charger so I don't die on y'all, man. I'll be right back. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Y'all's a trip, man. Hey, in the chat, on the scale of 1 to 10, everybody in the chat, I believe, and I want y'all to agree or disagree on the scale of 1 to 10. I believe having Ryan Grubb automatically puts the quarterback room situation, kind of already nullifies what we should expect from the quarterback room as far as a starter. And also, I think this offense doesn't necessarily change, but the effectiveness is going to be a lot more efficient. It's going to be a lot more efficient than it was this past season. You got a quarterback that actually fits your system. You're not, you're not adjusting the system to fit the quarterback because you have capable quarterbacks in your mind. You have capable quarterbacks that can actually fit your system. They're designed for your system. So I think this changes on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being very low, 10 being confident. How confident are you in Alabama's offense being a top 5 overall rated offense, a top 5 offense with Ryan Grubb being added to the staff? And there's still buzz about Scott Huff, y'all. There's still buzz about Scott Huff. And if Scott Huff comes, that's on-field, off-field analyst, whatever. He's coming on as an analyst. He's probably going to be in some type of support role to Coach Cap. He's going to be very effective in recruiting. Scott Huff is, right? Development, talent development, skill development. He's going to be effective in that. You add Ryan Grubb to this mix, talking about just play calling. That's what you're getting from Grubb. Play calling, right? You're getting the play calling, but you get development from Sheridan. You get development from Shepard. You get development from Ellis. You get development from Cap. You get development everywhere, and you got a play caller. Same thing with Kane Womack. That's why having Coach Morrell move to the other side, that was huge. Going to the inside linebacker coach, you still got Rob over there coaching the edge. You got Freddie Roach coaching D-line, whether he's coaching the ends or the interior. You got Coach Jamie Mosley helping him coaching that D-line. So they're breaking it down. On-field development was clearly a priority. Knowing that these rosters shift in and out of season, you got so much roster turnover now because of portal. You get what I'm saying? NIL, you got so much roster turnover. Now you have to be able to develop your younger players or your guys who are coming in underdeveloped. You got to be able to develop them put a product on the field in a matter of 15 practices now, 30 practices. Well, honestly, let's take away 6 because your first 3 practices of spring and your first 3 practices of fall are no contact, just conditioning. So you take those 6 practices away from the 30, the 15 allotted practices that you get between spring and fall and kickoff at the beginning of the season. You got maybe 26 practices where you get an opportunity to develop guys and see how they can translate that onto the field. That's how fast the game is speeding up. We need 2 more subs, y'all. We need 2 more subs. Come on, y'all. So I'm looking at this. I'm looking at these ratings. Let's go down. I'm gonna run it down. Come on. Who came with the first one? My guy Shara May says 9. He's out at a 9. King Family Reacts at an 8. Megan at an 8. Jack at an 8. Amanda E at an 8. Brock O'Neal shared it to Facebook. Appreciate that, Brock. 9.5. Tink, what's good? Hey, Tink, you right up there. I'm at an 8. I'm at an 8, 9. I'm not even gonna lie. I said I gave Sheridan a solid B minus C plus for this past season. That puts me right at a 7.57 confidence level. That's what we said when we did ask this question earlier a few weeks ago. I'm right at an 8, 9 because I think Grubb is going to come in and hit the ground running early, but he'll hit his peak, and that's when you see the experience in the system from the players start to save us or put us in better positions instead of depending on the coach to make those on-the-go adjustments, those on-the-fly adjustments. 8 only because Russell gonna make freshman mistakes. Jarrell Lane, great point. And the fact that you said because Russell's gonna make freshman mistakes, you believe just like I believe that Keelan Russell is the front runner for the starting job with Ryan Grubb coming in. I think that's why you go out and get a play caller that understands, that's experienced in play calling, and can put a young quarterback like that in the best position to be productive. Henry says he's at a 10. Anthony B at an 8. What's up, Anthony? Zach said he had a 9. This Bama going to be top 3 scoring and top 3 offense. I believe that. 5-year, 110 for 2 years, 110K. What's that? If Huff comes 9.5, okay, I feel you. You want to see this O-line? Me too. And I honestly think Coach Cap has the sauce for how this O-line needs to be developed. I really do. Let me see if I can change this mic, because y'all said it sound good, but I think this mic will sound better. I got y'all. Yeah, I'm back. I should be back now. I'm sorry. I was trying to hook this other mic up because this mic right here is cold-blooded. One, I just need another battery in it. That's the only downfall for it. But I love this mic. It's a boom mic. I mean, great audio quality. I just gotta get another. I gotta get a doggone battery for it. It runs off a AAA battery. So AAA batteries for the AAA mic. Hey. 2000, man, who playing? Y'all so dirty, bro. I told y'all it was gonna happen. Didn't I tell y'all it was gonna happen? Y'all see how they playing with my emotions? Somebody want to be the 2.8K. Somebody want to be the 2,800th follower. We had 68 likes. Go smash. Oh yes, please smash the like. Questions, Tink. I didn't see your question, Tink. Can you run it back? Mods, if y'all can highlight it. Tink, if you got a question, let me know. What Tink question at? Sound out. I got you back. Thank y'all, man. Mayhem Matthew, what's up, man? I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all good, we should be good now. So, like I said, what does this mean for the roster at Alabama? What does these lineups look like? What does spring training even look like? I don't think anything changes from what we saw implemented last year with this staff coming in. I think culture-wise, they did exactly what they need to do to get guys buy-in. I talked to Rock Montgomery the other day before he went on the Bama Standard. And the same thing he went on their show and said about guys being more accountable. The culture is changing. Guys aren't as laid back as they were when Kalen DeBoer showed up. All of that stuff, we talked about it. And it's put a fire in players like him who have been overlooked, in my opinion, players that have been overlooked, dating back to their position. I mean, their decision to stay when Saban transitioned, right, to retirement. There's a few players that I believe should have been afforded the same opportunities that some of the other guys who didn't perform as well got, were able to get afforded. So if you really got guys like that believing, I would love to see a Rock Montgomery get an honest opportunity to go out there and compete for one of those interior offensive lineman positions. That's a motor you can't teach. I would love to see Rock Montgomery and Michael Carroll on the same offensive line at the same time. Let's think about this. We got Jaden Roberts coming back who can move out the right tackle, right? We know we got a problem at right tackle. I love Wook and Formby. Want to see him develop and become more efficient. If he can come in and assume that role, great. If not, slide Jaden Roberts out to that natural position. Then you bring in a youngin like Michael Carroll, a dog like Michael Carroll, and put him next to Jaden Roberts at right guard. Then you got your center, Parker Brelsford. Then you give a guy like Rock Montgomery an opportunity with another motor guard. Not necessarily the biggest. Michael Carroll and Rock Montgomery, similar in height, weight, size, athleticism. I give it to Michael Carroll, Rock Montgomery, more tenacious, more physical, probably more than likely a lot stronger just because of being in a what you got to eat? You want to say hey to everybody? Come say roll tide. Y'all, Bay just walked in. Lee Bay just walked in. And her foot hurt.
Can they see me? Oh my God.
Hold on. We gotta move. Let me see. There she go.
Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide, y'all. Y'all, so she seen my phone blowing up. What's crazy is we was in the middle of a very important conversation. And I'm gonna tell you, when you have somebody on your team or your spouse or your significant other really supports you, we were in the middle of a meaningful, heartfelt conversation, and she seemed like the dings going off on my phone. Cause as soon as it happened, y'all know it. People blowing my phone up. You were right. So I look at the phone. My boy J-Ro called me. Y'all know Smoop did that look. When he know what he talking about, that boy J-Ro gave me the look. Oh man, he gave me that look. And I knew what was happening. He ain't even have to tell me. I knew it, man. Everybody saying, hey, babe. Everybody saying, hey, Lee Bay. Roll Tide, Lee Bay. Wait, Bama going to run and pass option this season. Hey, listen, you know what? We did a lot of it this year. It's just Jalen Murrow was not used to this style of offense, y'all. And yes, we could beat him up. We can expect him to improve throughout the year and all of that. But let's be realistic. Imagine showing up on let's say you've been working at Walmart, right? You just got promoted to manager. Now, as soon as you get promoted to manager, right? You get 6 weeks as a manager. Then y'all get another general manager come in and they got recalls, they got inventory, they got all this stuff. You ain't even been fully trained on how to conduct these things. So you have a knowledge of it because you've been working there. You've been there. You got a little bit of knowledge base, but for what that position requires, you're going to stumble. You might make a mistake. You might mistype a number on your inventory list. You might misplace or redo what they call it, the slots where stuff you might misplace a display. You might put a display in the wrong spot. You might set it up. You might have shelves in the wrong spot. Your first time is going to be rough, but you know what? You ain't the only one that get to learn from your mistakes. You know that the people that work behind you, your assistant manager or assistant supervisor, your supervisor, they get to watch you make the mistakes. And when the GM correct you and watch you mess up, and they watch you go through your growing pains, when it's time for you to transition and get promoted to another position, that next person that come in, they should not be making the same mistakes you made, especially if they got to learn up under you. It always says 2.8. Yeah. Hold on. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go. First, let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. I'm going to hold the phone since the mic right here. And guess what, y'all? We're going to crank one of these horns up real quick. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. You know what time? I'm acting up a little bit, y'all. I'm like, what would be that? I'll be that, man. Let me see. Hold on. Is this it? This it? What it do? Hey, what up, y'all? Let's go act up a little bit. Wait. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We did this, y'all. We did this. Everybody in here turned up. I appreciate y'all, man. Man, y'all done made my day. I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all just don't know, man. We've been through it the last 3 weeks. We've been really trying to grind and keep y'all, keep y'all entertained and informed. It's been hard, man. It's been hard, but we gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep, networking. We're gonna keep building those right relationships. Like I said, man, a lot of people they don't have the energy or like the initiative to really go and do some real work and research. Like people really they use this platform for clout chasing, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be another. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be Coach Smoot. We're gonna grow. We're gonna mature. We're gonna learn. But one thing we're gonna be is authentic every time. And the information we go give you is authentic, whether it turns out in our favor or not. We're gonna have reliable sources, and we're gonna provide y'all the information. So if y'all enjoy having reliable information, having great insight, having entertainment value, right? Quality content. If y'all enjoy that, make sure y'all share the word. Let people know that your real Bama content, not the other BS, right? Your real Bama football coverage, reliable Bama football coverage for all important. We not gonna waste time going live because this recruit said he liked his visit at Alabama. No, we're not gonna do that. But when we about to have a flip, guess who gonna know? No, you better not. Give me my subscriber back. Who just unsubscribed? Which one of you? Man, y'all lucky I ain't got my cut button this Sunday. Which one of you stuck? Y'all just couldn't let me have it, huh? Okay, there it is. Look, there it is. Oh, who messed with me, man? I bet you it's one of these AAA folks too. I bet you it's somebody that's been around for a minute. I bet you it is. But we're gonna turn. We got the proof now. We at 2.8K. Hey, but 3K is right there, like literally in reach. Was it you? Was it you, money? Was it you, money? Oh man. My boy Jack said, Coach Smoot, blocking most important thing for us to let the running backs and QB eat. The thing is, I think, like I was saying before we got excited and started celebrating the 2.8K, I think right now, just imagine, just listen to me. I know this is probably not probable for what we're going to see, right? But imagine with this staff, you got, let's say we get Scott Huff on the staff too, right? Let's say we do that. And I'll look into that later on. I heard small talk about it. But now that this is progressed like it has on a Sunday, come on, man. Y'all can't tell me God ain't real when it comes to this Coach Smoot network. Like, everybody, I'll guarantee you, it's real quick. I want everybody on the chat, and not everybody, I want 2 of my mods to go right now on YouTube and see how many Bama content channels are live right now, trying to put out some information on this Grubb stuff as if they knew, right? Instead of just reacting. Hey, Davin said, Lee Bay in the back, unsubscribing and subscribing, playing with Smook emotion. Nah, she's definitely over there getting her little snack in, though. We both been on this. Nah, that's Davin. Zach. You know, Zach ain't gonna mess with you like that. Zach, your buddy right there. If Ty Simpson leaves, then we will have 2 QBs in the room. And if Keelan Russell starts, then Mac will leave next year. And whoever we get it in recruiting will be too young to play in college, in my opinion. Russell, that's the thing. You probably, it's very few situations. And we talked about this on my last live. I really, truly believe this. I think that Alabama not only will continue to maintain high quality quarterbacks, 5 stars, quality, portal guys, transfers. I think Alabama will retain guys because this system can highlight anybody's or can grow any quarterback stock because of its simplicity. These are passes that most of these kids been throwing since 8th, 9th grade, right? These are concepts that they've been taught, and it's just being layered at under Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb and Nick Sheridan, this staff. So you come in and you get an opportunity, man. You only need 1 year in college football. Now look at Anthony Richardson, right? Look at Anthony Richardson. Shoot, for real. Look at Cam Ward. Cam Ward what he did coming from Washington State. What it was, Washington State, right? What was Cam Ward at? Washington State? And then came to Miami? Like, was he the full-time starter at Washington? No. Dealt with injuries. He coming to Miami, have 1 crazy breakout year. That's all you need in college football now. You look at Oklahoma. Look at Jackson Arnold and what's the young man's name? The backup quarterback. Hawkins. Man, you look at those 2 guys. Literally, Arnold got draft stock, got portal stock because of what he did at Oklahoma. And he wasn't even a full-time starter. Now watch. If he goes to Auburn and have a crazy year as a sophomore, watch how much his draft stock rise. As a sophomore, they're going to be talking about him coming out early. Looking at how trash he played at Oklahoma, no matter what he did at Oklahoma, now as a full-time starter, 1 solid year will put his draft stock up there. And that's all Ty Simpson needs. That's all Austin Mack needs. That's all a lot of these guys are going to need. When you got a young talent like Keelan Russell, that's kind of what your trajectory, especially. And listen, let's get this clear. I gotta continue to say this. I'm not writing Ty Simpson off by any means. I'm just saying right now, for what's been put out on film and what's been presented to me to evaluate, when I say put the best guy out there, Keelan Russell is the best quarterback in that room. He got hurt a lot though. Remember, Greg? Remember he was missing a lot of games because of injuries. And then he comes to Miami and has this crazy breakout year. Heisman front runner for most of the year. I think so too, Jack. This season, I really do think so. I think you got enough evaluation takes from players that are returning from that offense last year. I think you got enough quality guys that got added to your team from the portal. On the offense side, I think you did a great job in recruiting, right? I think we did a great job recruiting day 1 players. All right, y'all. Somebody want to come in and say, hey, come on. Come in.
No.
Come in. Come on. Somebody want to say, hey, y'all. Everybody that's been around, y'all know who it is. The camera right there, girl. Say hey. She look at the camera. It's crazy. Yo, ain't no way this dog just looked at the camera after I pointed to the big girl. Say cheese. Y'all say what's up to Princess, y'all. Y'all say what's up to Princess. He was the #1 player in the portal, not even close. I loved him at. Oh yeah, and you know what? All jokes aside, we used to have Miami fans coming in, right, talking trash. There has never been. I've never said that he was over. I just thought Miami wasn't a complete team, and they relied so much on him. If Alabama had Cam Ward, somebody say 15, 16, and 0. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Kevin Smith, I think that's a real possibility. Kevin, I really do. But Ty has to win the job. He has to separate immediately. Like, from the first 7-on-7 skeleton Pascals, he has to start separating from Mac and Russell. If he gives them an opportunity to be level with him after the second week, and I want to say the second week because you're going to have the first 3 days where there's no pads, no nothing, right? No contact. Oh, first 2 days there's no contact, and then I think third day they do like shells. Their third practice they should be doing shells, you know, wrapping up, popping a little bit, no taking to the ground, none of that. So if 3 practices after that, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna say this: after the first spring scrimmage, if Ty Simpson doesn't go out and display or create some type of serious separation between the other two, that's not good for him. That's not good for him. 785 on Twitter? What are we talking? 800 on Twitter, 106 on YouTube. Come on, yes, right now, watching us. Yeah, they said just watch me. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I hope they're not hacking, you know what I'm saying? Let me go to this real quick, y'all. This is crazy. Y'all make sure y'all run the likes up, please, on the stream. I would appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber on the channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. I will really greatly appreciate it. We're working hard over here. If y'all think this news, us being ahead of this, is something to be excited about, you ain't seen nothing yet. We had 91 likes on the stream. Can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? You need to stay up, yeah, because your people been. So, what's crazy is, chat, Libe works at Costco's, right? He's one of the lead pharmacy techs over there. And there's like 8 people that she works with that was watching my show before, like, she started telling everybody. Like, when she started introducing or letting people know that we dating or whatever, she didn't say, like, Coach Snoop. She said, like, the name she called me. I ain't gonna tell y'all. But she called me. But she was like, yeah, that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? He's so fine. He got this big old forehead, but I like rubbing on it because that's my man. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, y'all seen one of the pictures I took with one of the guys, and like having people fan out about me and you is weird, but knowing that people are paying attention to your content to the point where I guarantee you Kevin Smith is going to see her at work tomorrow. That's crazy. Ain't his last name Smith too? Babe. Ain't Kevin last name Smith? The one you work with? Kyle, his name Kyle Smith, my fault. Kyle. I guarantee you Kyle tomorrow gonna be like, yo, man said it. He said Ryan Grubb was coming back. So it's funny, man. I have a feeling Mac has something to say about this QB competition. I do too. I think Mac is just, the only thing that's keeping Mac behind is the mechanical development, and people keep forgetting him and Russell. He's only a year older than Russell. He came to college a year early, way underdeveloped as far as the mechanics of the game. I think this year he showed a lot of improvement with not as many quality opportunities as the guys in front of him. Y'all remember this quarterback room was full. Dylan Lonigan, Ty Simpson, and Jalen Milroe were all in front of Austin Mack. So there was no real opportunity for him to develop on field. Now, if you look at A-Day performance, he didn't look flustered at all, but he didn't have protection. He didn't really have no receivers. It was just the nature of the beast. He got a lot of scrub reps, but this offseason right here, this spring is an opportunity for him to move up the depth chart and prove himself to be reliable reserve. But then if he gets an on-field opportunity, I'm a firm believer in some players, they play better when the lights are on Friday nights and Saturdays, right? Then they practice. Some players, you got practice all-stars. Shout out to my boy Steven Griggs. Steven Griggs, man, in practice, that man used to throw my boy Steven Griggs used to throw some dimes. JB, yeah, my 9th grade year, when I got moved to receiver, Steven used to throw some dimes in practice. Offensive line used to look great. We get in the game, we gonna run the ball 60 times because he's scared when he drop back. Offensive line act like they can't stop nobody. They can't block nobody. So you got star players that perform in practice, and you got actual gamers, right? And I think Austin Mack is a gamer. But will we be able to see it with a guy like Ty Simpson and Keelan Russell on that roster? This ain't high school. You don't give a gamer a chance to go out and be a gamer in the game because you're a guy that's been showing some type of consistency in practice that's struggling in the game. And I think that's what happened with Milroe. I saw the question earlier. I saw the statement earlier. Somebody said Ty Simpson should have got an opportunity against Oklahoma. And shout out to the 100 likes. 103 on the stream, baby. 103. And we got 5 new members. Who want to kiss? Who want to kiss right now? I'm giving virtual kisses. Fellas, do not raise your hand.
What?
I was telling the fellas not to raise their hand. You're going to get a real kiss. Especially tonight. I'm feeling good. I'm just playing. Let me stop. This is a family show. This is our family show. But nah, y'all, I'm excited. Roll Tide, Grubb. Yes, sir. Big Bama, my boy. Showing love. Coming over on the from the Twitter space. Coming over the YouTube side. Hey, make sure y'all tune into the show tomorrow because this news really changes up my content for the rest of the week. It really does. It really does. And if y'all really rocking with your boy, man, there's some links, man. I'm going to be straight up. We got opportunities right now. If we get this content out in front of more people, this becomes something that just flourishes. And you all that are here right now are a part of the very beginning stages of this coming out season for Coach Smooth Network. And I appreciate y'all. That boy Thad on Twitter going crazy right now. Let me get some more. What's up, Tyrone? Appreciate the love, man. Mike Shula said, not a fake. Oh, this the real Mike Shula? Oh, man. What's good? I love when they come in. 100K at A-Day. Please support our team and players. Facts, Byron. And you know what? Last year, it was 110,000 in the stadium. No, it was 107,000 in the stadium for A-Day, I believe. It was 87,000 in the stadium. 107,000 were in attendance for A-Day. Some crazy number like that. So we gotta, y'all. We gotta continue to keep the people informed. We gotta keep everybody on the same page as far as what's really happening, not this fake stuff. Y'all, I'm purposely staying live until 7. Some of y'all know why. I can't help it, babe. I got to. I ain't did that. It's like I have not. Hey, if BT Sports Network in the chat, y'all throw the OK sign up. BT Sports, BT Coach Smooth Network, right? I keep calling them BT Sports Network. BT Coach Smooth Network. Put that in the chat for me. Ayo Sully, if you still in there, put that in the chat for me. Who else? Who else on the team? Zach, put that on the chat for me. Who else? Where my guys at? Thad, put one of them in the chat for me, Thad. And these ain't just AAA members. These are like people on the team that they know how I move and work. They when something's happening, I'm probably talking to them, be like, hey, remember I said this on this date. So when people start trying to come for me, don't clap back. Just let it play out. As a matter of fact, Thad, I wish you wasn't sick right now. I'll get you on right now. Man, you know what? Where J-Ro at? Let me get J-Ro. Yeah, I see y'all. Jordan. I forgot Jordan. My fault. My fault, Thad. I see y'all. Zach. Jack, I'll let you do it. I'll let you get by. You know what? I keep forgetting Matt be active on Twitter too. Matt, you be getting active on. No, I think Matt be more so active on the comments on like the videos on YouTube. My boy Russ in here. Don't forget Austin Mack already is familiar with Grubb. Nah, listen. Kevin Smith. I hope you ain't been over there watching the short-winded breath speed walk channel. The speed walk. I hope you ain't been the short speed walk. I hope you ain't been watching that, because if you listen to them and said that Ryan Grubb, when they said Ryan Grubb was the one that recruited Austin Mack, that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all. Nick Sheridan was, and Coach Ellis were the primary recruiters for Austin Mack. Ryan Grubb, if y'all want to be honest, if I'm being honest, Ryan Grubb is more so your selling ticket when you go to recruiting. Like, this guy has put this guy in the NFL. This guy has called plays to put this guy in the NFL. This guy has called plays, developed this guy to this. Oh, let me send this link. Hold on. I'm about to bring somebody on. Let me send Brody this. I'm about to bring somebody on so they could talk with me. And you know what? I'm actually about to hit Curtis up, the manager. I'm about to hit the manager up. What's up with my computer? Why are we freezing? I don't know why the messenger freezing, but oh well. All right, y'all, give me a second. Let me send this link out, and then we're going to get back to the talk. Hey, and Rubberneckers, don't go chatting in your group text messages. If you got something to say to me right now, say it. Say it. Stop hiding behind fake pages. Coach Smoot channel has not blocked anybody. I will show you our block list. The only is 9 YouTube pages handles that's blocked from our channel, and they're all fake pages. They were created within like a 2-day frame of the time they were blocked, or the same day they was blocked. My boy said, talk. My boy. J-Ro, you gonna come on camera, or you just gonna stay? Hold up, let me see.
Can you see me?
No, I can't see you. I was just gonna ask you did you want to come on camera, or did you want to stay off? It's up to you.
I can stay off. That's fine.
Bet that. Y'all, I want y'all to welcome to the stage my bro. Somebody that we just added to the team. Y'all know him as King J-Ro over there on Twitter. I call him Coach Josh of the Coach Network. He's going to be tapping in as far as doing some recruiting insider and analyzing for the Coach Smoot Network. Somebody that came to me. This is a personal friend of mine that I've come to know as a brother over the past year. If y'all remember our first major interaction on Twitter, we were not buddies, okay? We were not buddies. But that goes to show you, when people see the authenticity that you come with, when you are real, people will respect that. Real recognize real. And so, everybody, welcome to the stage. My brother, J-Ro.
What's up, bro? How y'all doing tonight, man?
Y'all say what's up to him, man. And y'all can't see his face right now, but y'all are going to get used to seeing his face, especially after spring ball this summer. 7-on-7. We're going to be covering a lot of 7-on-7, a lot of your top recruits, and even some under the radar recruits. Y'all want to see J-Ro, Coach TJ, BT. Y'all going to see a lot of these guys on the Check Them Out Coach shows on Thursdays, as we're evaluating highlight film and providing a platform for these high school recruits to get discovered by guys like Ryan Grubb. Because me and J-Ro know a quarterback that if Ryan Grubb go and see him right now, he might go ahead and pull the trigger to get this underrated superstar.
That's a fact. Hey, listen to me now. Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. If that kid, if he got if he grow probably about like 2 or 3 more inches, like as far as height, if he got like, I say about 5'11", 6 foot, yeah, he'll be in there for real. Like, I think even right now where he at, I think he's like what? He's like 5'8".
B Riggins probably like he is solid 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people aren't going to believe. I stood next to Tua. I stood next to Jalen Hurts. I stood next to Bryce Young. Bryce Young makes Tua look tall. Okay, so for everybody that thinks Bryce Young is like 6 foot, 5'11", 5'10", no, Bryce Young may be 5'9" and a half, 5'9" even. And you saw what the intangibles do for a guy like Bryce. Oh, hey, Blue Bud. Y'all remember when everybody was calling me out because AJ McCarron said something on a show talking about Ryan Grubb not coming to Bama? And people came because I called out AJ McCarron live and told him that his sources were boo-boo. Y'all remember that? Oh, and people, TBS, they were so happy to have AJ McCarron. Yeah, he said it, so I believe him. He's a former player. Man, shut the. I ain't got my cuss button. If I had it, y'all know But J-Ro, man, about give your storyline of how, and no clout chasing, and then just tell them how this whole thing developed in the Coach Smoot Network. How I started this conversation back in October.
So actually, to be exact, just to go back a little bit, me and Coach Smoot, as he told y'all before, we weren't seeing really much eye to eye, but I was able to, I believe in, learning people for myself. So I was able to hang out with Coach Smoot. We were able to kick it at a Russell County game. Actually, I did some videoing for him, and from that point on, that day, we had a conversation about the Grubb situation because I was, I always thought that Grubbs would come back. We were actually having a conversation, and he was pretty much like, "Hey man, Grubbs gonna come back, And it's like, he kind of gave me the scoop on it, and when he gave it to me, I released the information. I didn't release the name of the person, but I released the information. Everybody told me I was crazy, said that what I was saying was wrong, and said my boy Smoot was incorrect and all this other stuff. And I took the backlash, but I never stopped believing because I feel like after 1 or 2 times, a person show you that they accurate on the information, you trust them. So like when he told me, I actually hit him up the other day, like, "Hey man, what you heard?" He's like, "Man, just wait on it. And I was like, bet. I just kind of, I sat back when the information released. I called him on FaceTime. I was like, "Hey, bro."
Hey, look, I know you ain't on camera, but my boy gave, and see, that's how when you got a team, it's some things that like even mannerisms. When Bruh called me, and I'm getting, my phone was blowing up. Y'all, if I showed y'all the amount of notifications I'm getting right now, text messages, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, right now, y'all know Smoot gonna be looking over, and then he called me, he driving, he looking over his glass. I'm like, "What? Watch the road, I'm about to go live." He's like, "Bet." But I'm telling y'all, listen, when y'all former players that played for Coach Saban, if y'all are relying on them, shout out to my big bro, Marquise Mays, Mike McCoy, all you guys. Much respect to everything that y'all did to build up the Bama brand and what it is. But stop acting like y'all know what's going on. The era is shifted. The Saban era is over. That's for all you reporters. That's for all you fake recruiting insiders. All of you. That Saban era is over. It is a new wave, just like Ryan Williams and Mbakwe got the New Wave podcast. There's a new wave of informative content. And we are the creative, informative content platform that you want to be locked in with if you want some quality Alabama. Not just Alabama. We getting Georgia on board on the Coach Smoot Network. We getting Florida on board on the Coach Smoot Network. We getting Oklahoma on the board on Coach Smoot Network. We getting doggone Tennessee on the board on the Coach Smoot Network. The whole SEC, CSN about to be popping, and we're gonna be doggone running this thing because we not gonna let nobody box us in. And we more focused on building relationships than getting clicks.
That's a fact. And I'm gonna say this real quick too, Smoot. To anybody, because I know on Twitter I seen you had like over 800 people watching. Those 800 people don't be there consistently, but I would recommend you all show up more often. I'm not saying this because it's my boy, but he's very authentic. He's real legit with his information. You know what I'm saying? And if he letting you know that something's gonna happen, you can take it to the bank and cash that check, man. So if y'all want to know what's going on with, the University of Alabama, could stay tapped in, man. Subscribe to the channel. You feel me? Like what he doing, man. He doing some real good stuff, man. And if you really knew the backstory of where he come from and what he had to go through to get here, bro, all I'm asking y'all to do is just support my boy, man. Support him. I'm supporting him. I told him straight up, I'm gonna ride with him. I like what he doing. I'm gonna back him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have his back. And what I know. If I'm allowed to, I'll let people I feel that's close to me know. But man, y'all stay tapped in, man, for real, because this finna take off. It's already taking off. Like this brand ain't gonna do nothing but get bigger. And I don't want y'all to show up later when he get real grand, talking about you new Coach Moot and he your boy and all this other stuff, and y'all want supporting. So I mean, stay tapped in now. You know what I'm saying? Because when it get, go ahead.
You know what, J-Ro? It ain't even about that, because I truly believe not everybody is got the same mental. It's a different type of mental you got to have in this industry to really go through some of the stuff that this network has been through. Even now, like they should be going live right now. And if I go over there right now and start popping my stuff, I guarantee you get quiet. But I don't care to do that. I would rather just get an apology, right? I would rather just get even in secret. Get an apology. You came at me publicly. Give me an apology in secret, and we can keep it moving. I might even have a space for you at the next level, because one thing about us, when God give you something, there's no reason to be ashamed and trying to hide it and be, man, he says, boast in the things of the Lord. That's why the Bible says, boast in the things of the Lord. And we may not be Bible banging and preaching over here, but we put God first in everything that we do. That's in every interaction, every report, everything that we do. May not do it like you want us to do it, but we do. And he honors that. And y'all gonna stop speaking on us, man. And when I say us, I'm talking about our community, our team, everything that we doing. Y'all gonna start speaking negative on it. Keep your mouth off of it. And just watch God work, support. It don't cost nothing to subscribe over here to the Coach Smooth Network. It don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing. Curtis. I'm about to send you a link, Curtis. You jump up in here too. We just about to have some conversation tonight. I feel like stealing the show. You feel like stealing the show, J-Ro? I feel like we deserve to steal the show tonight. Hey, I feel like we deserve. Let me get Curtis in here, man. Let me get Curtis. I'm gonna see if Jason available too. Hall of Fame Jason, because he was part of as an Oklahoma insider or reporter analyst. He even saw some things come across the blotter probably like a month ago. He said, "Smoot, you might be on to something. Don't let it go." A solid support, another solid content creator who produces quality content. Marcus Dent, they all were in support of it and been pushing it. So I appreciate it. Curtis, pull up, bro. Pull up, bro. The manager needs a membership. Facts. He showed you, Dino. He showed you. You know what's crazy? He got like an automatic membership because Curtis been putting in work, man. We got somebody that might, I ain't gonna say might. We got somebody pulling up on the show in July, man. I might act Hollywood for 3 minutes. Can you if in July when this happened, can y'all let me act Hollywood for 3 minutes when this happened in July? I promise you it's only gonna be 3 minutes, and then y'all could bring me back down to earth, right? Y'all could tell me I ain't nobody, all that stuff, and bring me back down, and I'll get back in order. All right. But when this happened in July, me and my team, we're gonna pop our stuff for about 3 minutes. A strong 3 minutes. Cause this gentleman that's gonna grace the platform, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Y'all gonna be like, that ain't Bama football. Y'all ain't gonna care once y'all see this name. And it starts with an M. So y'all can think about that. Greatness started with an M. I ain't gonna bother y'all with that too much. But any questions in the chat, y'all? I sent Curtis a link. I don't know if he's gonna jump in. I just sent it to him. And y'all know Curtis gonna come in because Curtis works more on the managerial side for the coach. He's our manager, my manager, but he's also, his background allows him in the conversations, and like he'll get in a conversation, and then Curtis be like, "Smooth," like go talk to them. You want to hop on live? Wait, as a matter of fact, since we don't have a phone call line, if you're in the Discord, if you're in the Discord, there's a link being posted in the locker room of the Discord. There's a link in the Discord right now. If you want to come on to the show and you want to ask questions, I'm gonna pull J-Ro off the screen right now. He can stay on. I'm gonna put him in the back. You still in the back? Hopefully you can hear me, bro. I'm gonna just pull him off the screen. And when we come on, if you got questions, there's a private chat link back there. If you want it ready to come back on, J-Ro, just put it in the chat. And try to turn your camera on too, bro. Try to turn your camera on. I definitely want your face. People need to know who our team is because we stepping this year. What Matt said. What Mike Stula doing? What Mike Stula? Coach Smoot, keep up the great work. God bless you. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate you. Y'all, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is a crazy, crazy show right now. We got how many likes we got on the stream? Got 110 likes on the stream, got 87. So it's kind of, everybody's emotions is coming down. Everybody's like, okay, you got it, Smoot. You was right. I appreciate y'all. Now, tomorrow morning, let's talk about tomorrow morning. As like I said, I provided the link in Discord. If you all want to jump on the show and just Q&A, provide some thoughts, some reactions, I say let's give room for 3 people if we get people tapping in. You don't have to come on camera. Your voice can be heard just like y'all seeing Coach J-Ro. I ain't gonna call that man Coach J. But yeah, what's up, Sam? Welcome in, man. Make sure you drop a like on that stream, man. We trying to set records. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna bring him on now. I'm gonna bring Brother on now. There we go. Let me set this up. And then when Curtis come on, we should be great. Let me plug my headphones in too. There go Curtis. Oh yeah, we really got to have a panel now. Listen, and y'all know Coach Smoot, we don't do panels unless it's something fire. So y'all know manager pulling off to the side to tap in because he got a little daughter, well, a boss that he calls a daughter, right? That he usually can't get away unless she's at school. But he's here now. I'm taking my moment to keep you in the backstage to talk trash about you because you ain't in charge of your life, bro. But yeah, bro is here. The manager is here, and now we're gonna really talk this thing, y'all. We're gonna really talk this thing. Let me make sure I got my volume up. I got my headphones in. Can y'all still hear me? Everybody still got me, right? We should be good. All right, let's get this popping, man. Let me see. Yep, there we go.
We in here.
We in here. Let's get it, baby.
Hey,
what's up, Curtis?
Hey, I was doing something today. I'm gonna tell you, Smoot, you gonna like it because that thing that started with the M in my neighborhood,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a go. I'm just gonna say it like that. I think that's gonna be a go. Now, if y'all know where I'm from, which most people don't know where I'm from.
Hey, Curtis. Curtis.
Yes,
and it's safe to bring Princess too, huh?
Hey,
It's more than 10 years removed, right?
Yes, sir. Hey, listen.
It's been more than
Hey, listen. I talked to a couple recruits today, right? So I got something in the mail because some people was like, Curtis ain't the manager. Curtis don't get stuff. He don't know people, right? This how crazy it is. Just what day? I just want to show y'all something.
And I want y'all to understand, for everybody that's tapping in, to my right, your left, we got Coach J-Ro. He one of the Coach Smoot Network recruiting insiders and analysts. Gonna be coming on, pushing some more stuff. And then to my left, y'all right, we got my manager, the manager, Curtis. Come here, Princess. Get out of the kitchen.
Hey, bro. Hey, broski. First off, y'all don't go on my pants, man. My daughter picked them out, just like how Ryan be having his sister paint his nails and all that stuff. My daughter said you got to wear these pants. I lost a bet, so it's all good. But recruits send gifts and little fun stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wanted it. I wanted this for a while. I saw it on him, and he said, "I'm gonna let you get it." This junk. That thing's something serious. I take it though. I take it. That junk clean, brother. Whew. Can't tell you what recruit though, because he big time. But it was fire though. It's the size medium, by the way. Just showing y'all. I look like one of the recruits now. I was like, that thing crazy. Just telling
I
you.
wonder. I wonder if that's what I. Nah, I ain't getting that. Ain't no way I'm getting that.
Ooh. It was tough though. It was tough. I
I ain't
appreciate
gonna lie, cause if I get that, that might get worn that A-Day. Hot than a mug on me.
Hey, listen.
Oh,
Hey, listen.
you
Let's just say.
boy. No,
Let's just
tank
say.
top.
Let's just say they got enough of them. If you
Listen.
want one, I put in the word.
You already know I'm
I
on
get
that.
you one.
Hey, but let's talk a little bit, man, because it's not just about Grubb being hired, man, and us being right about it. You know, creating a conversation long before it got next round. You know what's crazy? I had two of they panels kind of acknowledge it on Twitter. It was like a week later, but they acknowledged it. They showed love, and but that's just the respect in the game. But
Right.
I already gave my insight on what I felt like this would do as far as development.
Right.
Curtis, give me your thoughts, little 2 minute, just real quick, 2 minute synopsis of the culture, because I think that's more so of where you felt like this would be the greatest impact. Give your thoughts on that.
Correct. So real quick, it's ever since the final game, and I mean like since that Michigan game, our culture has been different. What I respected more is how the players bought back in for real. One thing, Bama fans, if we being honest, the word around the team is actually the word team. Reason being is because for the past couple of years, y'all know, whenever we win a championship, it's everybody playing together. It's not just one or two guys, a quarterback. When you hear them come out and say, we're coming back, we already get a different feel. And the last game has been played, but you hear them say it's a different feel out there. Practices, just throwing the off season, everybody feels different for a reason. And I think now with the latest edition of Ryan Grubb, it was going to be different anyway. But right now, it's going to prove a solid point that, from my good sources, it's about to be crazy. This is actually about to be a year. So the word in the locker room at this point is team. Just know that. It's not it's not a quarterback, it's not a running back, it's not a receiver, it's not a cornerback, it's not a MLB. It's team. And it's a different feel around the building now. I will say that.
Facts. Let's turn this conversation though. J-Ro, you very interactive on Twitter. I know you saw the post with the junior day. We kind of sliding into how Grubb's hiring is going to affect not just culture, but even this phase. We talk about recruiting. You saw on junior day a lot of the recruits still posting length, and I saw somebody retweet it and say, "Can we move past the length phase?" Do you think this is the time to move past length phase, bro?
Me personally, I think we should still let all naysayers know, because I think people forgot. I think they think because Nick Saban is no longer our head coach that we're no longer the brand, we're no longer the Dynasty. I think they think when Nick Saban left, the Dynasty left as well. The brand is still the brand. Like, it doesn't matter, Nick Saban made the brand greater, but the brand was the brand when he got here, if it makes sense. So what he did is just added to the brand, and he made the brand greater than what it was. And the brand is still great at the end of the day. And I feel like at the end of the day, we got to be in a place where hold on one second.
You good. But just to kind of continue with what he was saying, y'all. We've been saying this for the past year since Kalen DeBoer took over. You don't go and replace the GOAT. You take what he said and you try your best to either sustain or take it to the next level. Bama standard, we don't sustain. We continue. We're always the ceiling is getting higher and higher as college football continues to change and players continue to develop at different rates. You see the maturity. I think this staff now with Grubb gives you full access to let Gillespie go out and do what he got to do. Let Roach go out and do what he got to do. Add Nick Sheridan to the role with his understanding of what quarterback gonna do, what wide receiver gonna do, what tight end gonna do, what we can do for you. This really allows us to be a complete staff, kind of like year 2 of Saban. I want y'all to think 07. We came in 6 and 7 that season. I already did my rundown about that. But year 2, when he really got control to be able to put his staff in place, I think that's when you really saw. That's when you saw this Alabama, what we have come to know it. All of you Saban era fans, I think that's what we've come to know this Bama squad as because of that second year with Saban. And you see Kalen DeBoer. Go check my YouTube page. I made a video when Kalen DeBoer got hired. Is this Saban 2.0? And I started talking about the staff changes. Literally, y'all gonna think I got some type of prophecy jewel or something, man. But I'm going to repost that video. And everybody's gonna laugh because when I posted it earlier, when Ryan Grubb got fired, it's like, I ain't the same. But now, this gonna be Saban era again. We're back on top. You fair weather fans or something else. I ain't said fair weather fans since the last game of the season, but y'all on Twitter. I'm screenshotting tonight, J-Ro. I got what? But next thing, J-Ro, what was you saying though? Because you had kind of got cut off.
No, so I was just saying, like, people, they just act like the brand ain't the brand. You feel me? And I'm kind of like, I'm at a point now as a Bama fan, as a person that loves the University of Alabama and everything that comes with it. I'm at a place now where I'm just kind of over those kind of conversations because, you know, I'm tired of the conversations like, y'all don't have Nick Saban no more, or y'all not gonna do this. I feel like I trust my coach. DeBoer, if he felt like he wasn't the guy, he would have never took the job. He's a bona fide winner. And this is something, and I know kind of off topic, but it's kind of like the conversation with Jalen Hurts. Like, I tell people all the time, he's a winner. He knows how to win. It doesn't matter how, he knows how to win, and that's something that Kalen DeBoer knows how to do. He knows how to win. So whatever it is, he's gonna do that to win. So I feel like right now in this season, if you're not rocking with us for real, if you want to rock with us, you better get in while the getting in is still hot. Because I'm telling you right now, at the end of the day, these moves he's making, these are bona fide moves. He's making it happen, bro. And this is not something he's doing just because he can. He's doing it because he knows it's gonna work. Like bringing Grubbs in, giving him the complete OC job. Offense is finna go crazy. We brought back a lot of guys on defense. Defense finna be off the charts. Like, this is what y'all fail to realize, right? A lot of people don't understand. The year before the defensive coordinator got there, our defense we were behind South Alabama in the rankings of total defense. So now we top 15 with this defensive coordinator who came from South Alabama, right? So defense is playing lights out, and then you got to think about it. We lost Lawson, you know, a couple games closer to the end of the season. Our defense was a little depleted. We lost Sab, right? So at the end of the day, it's kind of like these guys are coming back, and I'm telling you right now, bro, Xavier Brown gonna be a little bit more. He gonna be a little bit more mature. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was a freshman.
You know what the funny thing is with Xavier Brown right now is you got a guy from Utah that's coming in and he's not waiting. He is a starter. He is Damani Jackson, if not better. And I'm just looking at the film, bro. This man is a true shutdown corner. Now you're giving Kane Womack the opportunity to put his nickel corner in more blitz packages because you got 2 lockdown corners. Who you think he gonna put at that nickel corner? Xavier Brown. The physicality of Xavier Brown. You already lost Malachi. You lost Smitty. You might slide Bray Hubbard down there, and Zay Mincy gonna be your new strong safety, free safety up top. Like you got Sab up there still. It's so many weapons on that defensive side that you really just can't not see this team subtract. Take away injuries and all that. You can't see this team taking a huge step forward going into next season. Now, let's get into this debate before we get off it. No, we ain't getting off no time soon. As long as we want to have this conversation, let's get into this debate. We kind of talked. I gave my take on it. I'm gonna start with Curtis. I'm gonna start with Curtis, and I'm gonna start with. And then I'm gonna go to you, J-Ro.
See that message right there, though. And it's funny.
You know what's crazy? And I know Glenn Teague. I know what you was trying to say, Glenn. Curtis, you think Keelan starts now that Grubb is here?
Let's just say this. The one thing that you loved about Saban was what? He said, pressure going to make diamonds or it's going to bust pipes. Pressure brings out the best in people, right?
Mhm.
Keelan Russell, the one thing that you heard this staff say very early, and I can 100% know this for a fact. Keelan Russell wouldn't be coming there if he didn't have a shot at the crown. Everybody in this chat understands that. Ty Simpson, we say, hey, listen, it's your team to lose, but it ain't your team yet, all the way. You can practice in the offseason. The one thing, Bama's getting back to Bama standard. And one thing we used to always preach was the standard. That meant no matter who you is, if you was a freshman, you was good, you was gonna play. Saban said, I listen, I'm gonna put the best 11 out there on that field and watch them boys go to work. And we all understand that. And that was the one thing that we said. So to sum it up, I think Keelan got a great shot. The height, the speed, the recruiting rankings from what this man finished. Like, he finished number 2. The coaching staff literally came out and said, we wouldn't have brought him in if he didn't have a chance to start. And Smoke, funniest part is, we talked back in the day, and, before this even happened, you said, bro, I'm hearing through the grapevine that he might have the opportunity. For all the haters back in the day, I got to give you a shine when you get your shining. I ain't gonna toot the horn too many times. But Jay, it's funny because Smook had this conversation maybe all of about 4-5 months ago now. When he told me, he said, bro, what you think? Look into this real quick. And Smook was right on the nose with it. Yeah, he gonna have a strong start. And I'm gonna tell you, he not gonna come out there nervous. He gonna come out there and do what he got to do. And if it's his team, it's his team. Look at Jalen. Look at Tua. Let's talk about some old guys. What about Blake Sims? What about Jay Coker? They was down that list. But Saban said what? If you gonna hoop, hoop. If you gonna play, play. Make me not be able to take you off that field. Now, my crazy thought is, Keelan gonna get on that field, and he ain't coming off. I'm sorry. Grubb's really there. Let me just. All right, I'm a little inside tip. They only used about, give or take, 45, maybe 40% of the playbook this year, because
it's not. I'm stopping.
It's not even knocking. It's not even knocking who Milroe was.
It wasn't that they used it, Curtis. It wasn't only 40%. It was they only executed 40% of the playbook. There are plays I can call RPO, Z screen, hot X, right?
If you can't get it past the first,
that's 4 plays in 1.
Yeah.
All right. So they're giving the options. You got to have experience in this system. And that's why it looked like we didn't change nothing up, because you're not phasing through what it's supposed to be. And that's a hard thing to do when you're not familiar. He's never seen an offense like that. Jalen Merrill never seen an offense like that. So to take really, I think I came up with the reps count. They were running an average of 80 plays per scrimmage. You get like 9 scrimmages between spring and fall kickoff. Right. You take 40 of those snaps. 9 times 40 is 300. You get 360 snaps to learn a brand new offense where it's already proven most players aren't going to get offense or get a scheme or playbook down packed until they're up into the 500, 600 reps. So you look at when our team started clicking. Week 2, week 3, that's when they get to a 500 rep mark. You know what I'm saying? And then you peak out because that's all, you maxed out what the basics of what you had to carry over with the time a lot. So I don't think we only used 45%. I think it was only executed 45.
Let's just say he wasn't, because I refuse to talk bad. I refuse to talk bad about him. But you're taking a Ferrari and you're putting it in a parking lot, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. You're limited.
You Kalen DeBoer is a master at passing the ball at least 40 times a game.
Mm-hmm.
He's more, we pass to run, not run to pass.
Right.
Jalen Milroe processes. I catch the ball, I drop back. That first read ain't there. Feet, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Grubbs is used to having an offense that would say, all right, listen, that first read ain't there, you need to go to that second read. That second read ain't there, go to the third. By the time if that third ain't there, now use your feet. Michael Penix was so good in that pocket that he could drop back and go 1, 2. You see his eyes scanning, but his feet are steadily moving. If he's breaking the pocket, it's to get it down the field. They don't want this 1, 2, get sacked, fumble the ball. I don't see my blind side. We're not doing all that. He go right. He going. He hitting it.
Yep. To your point, real quick, just to interject on your point right there. At the end of the day, I feel like, and I refuse to talk bad about him as well, right?
Correct.
I feel like a lot of inconsistency because, like, the Georgia game,
correct.
I dang near cried, bro, because I'm like, bro, I've never seen this Jalen Milroe. Like, this literally, you can see him make his reads. Everything you're talking about, he was doing that.
Right.
That consistent enough. He wasn't very consistent with
correct.
That.
Because let's really be honest, that Georgia game, that first half, that was literally lightning in a bottle. The reason why I say that, we could do no wrong that first half. Jalen could have threw it off his back foot, back corner of the end zone. He would Ryan Williams would have caught it. The Hollywood honestly put us in a position, and you know what play I'm talking about. The how can I say? You catch it between two defenders and you hitting a spin move. Hollywood went and got that. Not Jalen put the ball right where it needed to be. Let's call a spade a spade.
Look, in this offense, go look at Penix to what was the ex receiver name? Dunza?
Right. Aroma Dunze.
Okay. Go look at a lot of balls that Penix threw to him. Those would go up and get it ball. Like, you're the better guy.
It's a 50-50 ball.
You're the better guy. I need to throw a good enough ball for you to be showcased that you're the better guy. That's what this Jamarcus Shepard preached, man. I'm gonna play back one day. I'm gonna play back the conversation, the personal conversation me and Jamarcus Russell had during basically we were talking during an interview, and people were trying to figure out you must know him. No, it's just when people hear you talking good football. What's it? Oh yes. But when people hear you talking good football, they're gonna want to talk with you. If they talk good football, and so him just talking about the mentality of the receiving core last year, that's why Caleb Odom was getting so much hype because of his ability with those type of balls. And so that's where a lot of the hype for Ty Simpson came at, because Ty Simpson was the quarterback that was getting a lot of opportunities to throw to Caleb Odom, not Jalen Milroe. So you start looking at, but Caleb Odom don't know the playbook like Jeremy and wasn't as explosive as Ryan, and wasn't as efficient or as fast as Kendrick and Kobe, and as good of a route runner. So naturally you got pushed down. So when we talk about just adding Grubb, development on both sides, the coaching staff, rounding this thing up, guys, this is a dangerous transition for the rest of college football. Because everybody thought Bama was done. And to do it on a Sunday, like a strategic move. That was strategic to while everybody's resting and thinking they about to round up for another week to punch Bama in the face or spit on Bama. These folks said, "Hey, let's go ahead and tell them we back."
But it's crazy,
not
bro.
Bama's back. Not Bama's back. The Pacific Coast. You know, the Pacific Northwest gang of.
The funny thing about this whole situation, bro, and not situation, that's the old folks talk. The whole situation, right, is that when me and Smoot talked about this months ago, back in November, October, we talked about this because I think it was
October, because we was about to go in the playoffs
game. But when me and him talked about this then, and then me and him talked about it again a couple months ago, I posted the information on Twitter. I got so much backlash, literally, bro. Listen to me. These people was telling me I was fake. The person that I got didn't know what they were talking about. And literally, I gotta do what I did when I called him. I was driving. I did just like this.
Jay.
Hey, Jay. Go ahead.
it was so many, man. Just like I told you before, Smoot. You know, I used to work for CBS for a little bit, covering some sports stuff, and it's funny because you'll go tweet something, and it take that one person that'll read it and be like, "What's this bull crap? He don't know what he talking about." Then you get the fanboys behind him that go, "He don't know nobody. Who is this guy?" And then I would say, y'all, like literally, I would say, "Do you not know who I'm reporting for?" So obviously, it got to be fact before I put it out there, right? And then it's funny because I said how things have changed so much because Smook is like Mr. It seems like Mr. Twitter himself, and it's Stephanie's in a room. And it's so crazy because you put something out there, you know what you're talking about, you put your facts behind it, and then you get the fair weather fans that go, "Oh, he don't know what he's talking about, man." Like, people go crazy because the Georgia game was like it was. Had we lost that Georgia game, everything would have changed that whole season, brother. People they'd have been like, "Oh, see, look, what I tell you. Alabama ain't did it," and then you would have got the fans that do a whole bunch of yada yada. I don't believe in them. They can't beat nobody good. Kalen DeBoer's not the guy. And you hear it all year. It don't matter how many games. All they want to talk about, because even it's funny even how Smoot got me into this position, because Smoot's call-in line after a loss would be ridiculous. It was straight pandemonium. It'd be all on Twitter. It'd be all on the sound waves. Anybody that had anything to say would come in. But after a win, I said, "Smoot, why can I call you early on a Monday and get in on the show after a win, but let it be a loss?" And it's so much fair weather. And you think about it now, and I'm like, bro, as we get closer and closer to this season, Jay, what's going to happen? What's going to happen when Alabama explodes? What happens when, Alabama rattles off the first, then we go to Georgia, blow the doors off Georgia. Now people are going to say, what? Well, I mean, I guess Grubb is all right. I mean, I guess Kalen DeBoer is okay. I mean, people were screaming at the end of the season, Kalen ain't it. Kalen ain't it. I don't want to give him no rope. He ain't the guy. He ain't this. He ain't that. We just can't let the team be what it was. It can't be that we was not handicapped, but Milroe literally could only do but so much. Look at him now, even at the Senior Bowl. One bad day, they was like, nope, he ain't it. Nope, he ain't the guy. He ain't the guy. Then second day you come out there, you play, oh, he can do that. Oh, he can't. It's the consistency. Now you're going to have a quarterback, even any of the three, can consistently throw the ball down the field to get the ball where it need to go. Now it's just who's going to step up to the plate and say, "You ain't taking me off this field, coach. I don't care what none of y'all, I ain't leaving." And that's going to be that. That's but Smoke, I'm going to be honest, bro. You called it out a long time ago, bro. And it's funny how these fair weather fans and these other channels, there's a lot of redundancy after an L. Or it's a lot of redundancy after
of irrelevant information, and that's why I said it's pure entertainment. I'm gonna keep saying it. Pure entertainment. When you come in and you cry, am I muted? I'm sorry.
No, now you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Now you're not muted. Right. You muted yourself. You weren't muted.
This is why I say, and there's nothing wrong with being entertaining. There's nothing wrong with being entertaining if you're going to do content on this platform. But don't get mad when you make football statements trying to be an entertainer and you get called on it, and then you try to challenge information that somebody is literally. That's what I look for, information. I don't just look for content. I look for information. We research. Me and J-Ro talked on the phone one time, December 9th or 8th, right after the Grubb. We stayed on the phone for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Me and you, we have our conversations. It's nothing to be, and it's not just small talk. It's literally where you think this can go, where you think this can go.
Exactly.
I gave J-Ro 2 articles to look at in December, at the beginning of December, when Grubb got fired from Seattle. He got on the phone. He said, "You told me, but also if you go read," he found an article. that basically lead you to the right conversations. And if you build a great networking relationship, a reliable networking relationship, and you not one of the people that's looking for clout, or all you folks, let's see how many in there. 1,202. Babe, you loud. 1,202. She loud. Hold on. Babe. You loud.
But Jay, it's interesting because the fair weatherness, man, it gotta stop, dog. Because the funniest part is this. Let me be real with y'all, and y'all gonna really understand this. If this team, let's say the year started off and this was Nick Saban. You came in, let's say we dropped the first 2 games. Do you think you would hear a single fan question Nick Saban?
Not at all.
But why? But why? It's 2 losses. It's 2 losses.
Because Nick Saban won championships.
So you already understand it comes.
So people not gonna question what he does because they consider what he do to be great. So if just say we did drop the Georgia game, or if we dropped the Vandy game last year, right? What if Nick Saban was the coach? If we dropped the Vandy game, people would have had questions, but it wouldn't have been as many questions as it was. They would have said, you know what, we're gonna bounce back, we're gonna be better.
But now let me cut you off. Wait. Now let me cut you off. Let's go back to when Saban first got to Alabama. What was his first record going off? Excuse me.
His first major loss was against ULM, Louisiana Monroe.
What was the record?
The record, Curtis, the record don't freaking matter. The record don't matter. People love to talk about Vanderbilt and Oklahoma losses.
Wasn't we 7-5?
6 and 7.
Okay, I just putting that out there. So the GOAT himself.
But hey,
first year. Then
let's not even talk about records. Let's talk about landscape of college football and where it was. At any point of Alabama football history, should a University of Alabama team be losing to a University of Louisiana Monroe? Does that even sound like? I mean, you couldn't pay us to do that in the 50s, bro. You couldn't pay us to do it in the 1800s. So why is it acceptable for the GOAT to lose to Louisiana Monroe in his first year and have all these excuses of not having his players and all that stuff? But you got a guy like Kalen DeBoer fighting against NIL and portal, basically lose to a Vanderbilt team that was rebuilt, a totally different team from what they had the year before. Actually went in the portal and had a top 10 ranked portal class. Then they started sneaking into recruiting rankings. When you heard of the Vanderbilt being in the top 30 recruiting class? Did they even have that many smart kids that want to play football in America?
Oh, that means
come on, man.
Just couldn't get into their school because of the academics.
Correct.
But now,
let's NIL just a little bit, and now you're gonna have everybody doing what? Same thing me and Smook said earlier in the year, Jay. It's when NIL got introduced, it opened the doorway for so much more things to happen. And then you expand the playoff, just like everybody thought. Let's say not last year, but the year before. All of us Bama fans said, what? Because of Saban. Oh, we ain't never missing the playoff ever again in a 12-team system. Why? Because you just couldn't fathom that thought. But it's interesting because who wants to be the guy after the guy? If Smook did this, not even podcast, did this YouTube stream for, let's say, 10 years running, runs it up to 100,000 followers, the whole 9 yards. Now, mind
10 years, 100K. We had 400 million in 10 years. What?
All right. Hey, listen. Let's say the number up there, right? Now let's say they go out there and they poll a few people and they go, you know what? I want to put a person behind Smoot that I expect him to do the same numbers the very next year. Dude hop on camera. He sound a little shaky. Smoot goes, now I ain't put you up here for all that, but I mean, all right, let's get it. He gets through half the year. How can he command that same amount of respect? It's not possible. It's just not. So it's funny that it's like I said, as fair weather fans, we saw all year long. They say one thing, we catch an L, we catch a W. They treat the L mighty crazily, and then everybody's fuming on every channel. I hear, "Oh, Bama's sorry, all the players They're just not together. Kalen DeBoer's not good. And these is your national syndicates. These is your local syndicates. This is your podcast, your streamers. Smook, I didn't know what to think, brother. And it's funny because just like I told you, I couldn't even get a phone call into the channel. Why? Because everybody wanted to express their fair weatherness. And it's funny now that ain't how it goes no more, bro. And it's funny how Alabama still got the second top recruiting class. We're still out here making moves as it goes. Grubb signs today, just like you said. This has been literally the craziest weekend that I think I've ever seen, because I'm getting updates on my phone now.
Me too.
Basketball,
You see, I keep looking at my phone, and then y'all know Coach Smoot Network been heavy on supporting our women's basketball team. I kind of wanted to we know what's happening with football. Everybody, if you a Bama fan in here, if you did not watch our girls perform today, you missed a treat. I didn't get to see the game live, but every highlight, it's crazy because I'm starting to get like direct DM highlights from the women's basketball, which is awesome. I truly support them, past trying to, get y'all the information. I just love how they've been playing the past 2 years since I've been able to be up close in person.
And I mean, bro, women's sports got to get more shine, man, because the women are just as good, guys. Like, I mean, I know we up here, we talk about the men, we talk about, these young stars, and you get so locked in, but the women work just as hard or even harder because they got less crowd. They got less, I guess you could say, old school word, gumption to really get it done. But they go out here every week, suit up, get it going, and y'all, I'm telling you, man, and Alabama's women's basketball team is something to look at, bro. They play the game the right way, as they say. A lot of people don't do that no more.
And this is what I was kind of alluding to. Like, Alabama right now, because of stuff like this, Ryan Grubb getting hired, it is not going to garner as much buzz because we have two quality basketball teams. I know the men's team played a ugly game and whooped up on Georgia yesterday. But you look at what we're doing at the University of Alabama. This is not a direct effect of NIL portal. This is culture, man. These are coaches that really don't care to be in somebody else's shadow. Right. You get what I'm saying? And we talked about this. We needed that at the University of Alabama because we were falling behind. We were falling behind in recruiting. We were starting to lose in-state recruiting battles that we weren't used to losing. The basketball team was non-existent. Avery Johnson tried to come and surge it right before, we got Oates. But this was something that was this era of Alabama athletics is definitely needed. Kind of reaction, man. Just to what Nate Oates and Coach Curry are doing with the basketball programs, y'all. I don't know how closely you all follow it, but I really think we got two Final Four teams. We got two Final Four teams. Like our best game for it. We got two Final Four teams. J-Ro, what you got for me?
No, I'll just say, man, I like what he's doing, man. I was actually talking with the Auburn fan, and we were talking about basketball, and he was just saying, he was like, man, I remember when y'all weren't good, but he was like, I noticed when y'all took the change, like y'all start making the turn. He was like, dude, y'all are a really good basketball team. And I was just telling him, like, man, I like this because I'm the type of person, I always wanted to be not just a strictly Alabama football fan, but I wanted to be an Alabama football fan, an Alabama basketball fan, an Alabama baseball fan, softball, women's basketball. I want
Alabama
to be a fan of every sport. And I wanted to be
fan.
Right, an Alabama fan completely. And so at times it was like, back in the 2000, we talking about 2009, 2008, 2010, 11, and going up, we weren't really that good at basketball. We played the game, but we weren't really effective until probably about 5 or 6 years ago. We start really making a name, and now we're one of the most dominant teams in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? We undefeated. We ain't lost to nobody. And it's like that makes, it doesn't seem like Alabama football take forever to come back around because guess what? We're consumed with watching a really good basketball team, a really good girls basketball team. You know what I'm saying? The other sports that are thriving that people don't really talk about because some people just are football fans and that's cool. But I want to be a fan of the whole situation. You want
to be a year-round fan.
Yes, and that helps you stay in the loop. So it's kind of like, I like what Nate Oates is doing, man. He's really has elevated the game. he's come in and he's really made us better. And I can see the growth in our guys, man. We got we got some key pickups. And Clifford, go ahead.
Curtis, this might not mean nothing to you, but J-Ro, I'm kind of I'm making a sharp left turn right now. This high school home city ball. You ain't tell me that Jiggy left Smith Station and went to Auburn. Oh, you didn't know either?
Bro, that's new to me.
I'm about to say, hold on now.
All right, so,
hey, look, I ain't there, but your boy used to be in Phoenix.
Listen, so Alabama fans that follow recruiting, there's an in-state under the radar running back. He was at Smith Station High School class of 2027, Jalen Huff. If you haven't heard the name, you will know the name by the time he's coming out and signing to a school wherever he wants to go. People don't see it right now, but Derrick Henry is type running style, nowhere near the size, but gives you the same type of impact. If you all don't believe me, go look at his freshman touches on varsity as a freshman last year. All right. Solid. I mean, solid. And this is a guy, he's going through his growth spurt. So a lot of his workout videos and stuff, people like he's stiff in the hips. The man just grew 4 inches in the summer. He's going to be semi-clumsy. But him going to Auburn High School in Auburn, I believe that's 7A still, right?
Yeah, that's 7A.
Against the Thompsons and all of that, the Hoovers, that's going to be huge as far as what his exposure is. And y'all, man, just wait. But let's get out of here, y'all. I don't want to hold up no more time. We literally have went to our 2-hour mark. We're ending the stream. Total viewers between both platforms, 1,357 total viewers between both platforms. And so I just want to shout out to my fellas for jumping on with your boy, man. No, great interactions. Listen, y'all get ready for sports and spades on Fridays. We're gonna be mixing these panels up, pulling on, doing virtual spades while we talking sports, kind of like what we was doing tonight. Other than only thing will be different is y'all will see a screen where y'all can see the card table. Our faces will be in our camera shots will be where we sitting at and playing spades, having your cigars, whatever you have in your own space. We're gonna be providing that content here. But J-Ro, starting off with you, tell everybody where they can find you on Twitter, man, because they need to know if Coach Smoot, if J-Ro saying it, Coach Smoot agreeing with it, J-Ro solid. J-Ro with Coach Smoot Network. He ain't gonna give you no BS. Tell them where they can follow you on Twitter, J-Ro.
You can follow me on Twitter at King_J-Ro26. On Instagram is King J-Ro. I think it's King_J-Ro26. I'm on TikTok too. I do motivational messages on TikTok. If you need a little motivation, you can find me on there as well. King_J-Ro26. And you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just here, man, to support my boy. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to you know, make sure his brand gets to the top because we need to support one another, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm gonna do that to the extreme for sure, that bro. So that's where y'all can find me at. Follow me, I follow back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's where I be at.
For sure. And I ain't gonna let y'all follow my manager because he got his own.
Just know we out here. Just know we out here working.
We working. We working. And
AJ, just know if everything goes through, all I'm gonna say is this: you might want to grab your jacket. You're gonna need a heavy one because if we going up north, oof, boy. Just know, Smoot. Oh man, guys, we cooking in the off season. Just
hey,
like this funny.
Hey, Curtis, this is for 2025. 2025. I'm telling y'all, man. Coach Smoot Network. If y'all really part of the family, before Curtis, if y'all really want to be part of this family, embrace the energy, y'all. We don't just do this for clout, but we really a team, and it feels good when you have a team working together. And nobody care about ego. Everybody knows my aspirations. I don't want to keep Coach Smoot Network as Coach Smoot Network. Coach Smoot is going to be Coach Smoot, but we're going to develop this into a real network to where this platform provides opportunity past ego, past some clicks.
Indeed.
Like, and we setting this thing up the right way. So all you frauds, all you replicas out there, wannabe replicas, all you people jumping on these other folks' channels that did the hard work to get these subscribers up, and then y'all trying to get in the algorithm because y'all can't grow your own brand. Coach Smook and the Coach Network coming, and we stepping hard. You come from my boys, you come from my fellas. Just know we ain't scared to clap back, and we gonna handle it real nice and steady.
He touching somebody's soul right now.
Talk that talk.
But hey, and y'all see why me and the boys together. We don't care to be in the box no more. We see the future of what this industry is becoming, and that's what we gonna do. Nah, we ain't even talking about him. We ain't even talking about him. He good in our book now. We call that a dead body. That's what we call it.
Hey,
we
look,
gotta
look, a funny news term, right? When you talk about a dead body, you know how they walk into a store, you go,
yeah.
That's news talk from here to here, because I know I see a dead body. Just so now, y'all, if y'all ever see anybody in the newsroom or on scene go like, now y'all know what that means. Just know we used to be like, he killing them. So y'all, hey, look, I might not give out my social media handles. All I'm gonna say is this, man. Coach Smoot Network is on to come up. Y'all, listen, we got to keep running this thing up, man. He's been new. He not new to this. He's true to this. I just need y'all to understand, AAA family, we've been around for a minute, y'all. It's time to keep grinding, keep building. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell his mother to tell his brother that he need to be watching this, because y'all, this thing is about to go crazy.
Hey.
I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all, man. This is better than any network that I've ever been on. Fox and the gang, everybody out there from CBS, NBC, you know, we all love y'all. But at the end of the day, this is the new wave. This is taking over before TV can. The news is getting out there. Smoke, you've been at it, baby. Like I said, keep up the good work. Keep up the hard work. We're going to keep backing you until the wheels fall off. Then we're going to carry them. Then we're going to carry them.
He just had, but y'all, I'm gonna end the show, man. I appreciate y'all fellas for jumping on, man. This is the Coach Smoot Network. This is part of the team, the field team. This is what I'm talking. This is part of the field team, AAA fam. Y'all get used to seeing these faces. BT of the Coach Smoot Network, get ready to see him. Ayo Sully, y'all about to see more of him. Coach TJ, he over in Columbus, Georgia. If you are familiar with Double Coverage Sports, he was with them for a while, still helps them. Their quality when you come to high school coverage and recruiting for basketball, football. I think they're doing softball this year. We were talking about women's sports. I actually ran into one of them at the Alabama State flag football game, women's flag football game Sunday. So yeah, you already know I was out there. Hey y'all, how you doing? Good catch. I'm Coach Smoot. But no, we making moves, y'all. We got to do this. We got to do this so that we can
get on board, man. Get on board, brother. Get on board. If y'all ain't on board, get on board, man. Because this,
if you ain't rocking AAA,
hey, and we ain't listen. We not a cult, man. We just prideful in what we do. We produce quality content. It's been publicly said that we don't, and we ready to publicly say, not even say that we do. We ready to just continue to show you what we do, and we're gonna beat our chest a little bit. You know what I'm saying? While we can, because we getting back to work tomorrow. Shoot, tonight for real. I'm getting back to work tonight. I wasn't supposed to be live. I wasn't supposed to be live. I literally, me and Lee Bay was getting ready to leave to go back to headquarters and switch the room around for the lot. The content that we doing this week is gonna be crazy. The gaming content, y'all gonna be like, bro, this dude going crazy. I had to go to church. I got recharged. Mom and Dad laid hands on me. I felt the Holy Ghost today. I feel recharged, man. And y'all know when I come back, Holy Ghost in me, I'm roundhouse and somebody getting roundhouse. I'm talking figuratively speaking. But fellas, I appreciate y'all, man. Let me close this show out, and then y'all know I'm gonna be in touch with y'all soon because we got a meeting Thursday. We got another meeting Thursday, so I'm gonna be in touch with y'all. Be in touch with y'all.
For sure.
All right, y'all. All right, AAA family, we love y'all, man. Smoke, we out, baby.
So for sure. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this thing out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here. Once again, I cannot thank y'all enough for supporting. I did not expect over 1,000 live, right? I did not expect it, but we're grateful. We're grateful. I don't know what our YouTube peaked at, but we're grateful for where was our peak? Right now, we're sitting at 800. Hey, not 1,887 views. That's pretty good. Thank y'all for y'all support once again, 100%. Now, for everybody that wants to go and check out, y'all can do it now. But here at the Coach Smooth Network, don't forget, man, we got our schedule for this week. Do I got the update? Let me see. I think I got it. Let me see if I can put this up for y'all real quick. The updated schedule for the upcoming days. Okay, here we go. New show schedule right here. So for everybody that's wondering what the new schedule is, this is the new schedule falling starting tomorrow. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're live at noon. Tomorrow, we're changing that to 7:30 a.m. We're changing that to 7:30 a.m. I'm going to be live. If you're not in at 7:30 Central Standard Time, don't worry. We won't actually kick the show off until about 7:45, where we'll start talking and diving into our conversations. So tomorrow at 7:30 will be the one of the one-offs that we'll do. Mondays we might turn that into 7:30. Wednesdays and Fridays will be noon check-ins. Check-in style won't be call-in. Monday morning will be though. Then Monday and Friday nights, we're changing our call-in shows during the off-season to nights, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern. We'll be going live for our live the Coach Smoot live call-in show, the Put Me in the Game call-in show. And then Tuesdays, community and gaming starting at noon. We're going to try to run that thing for 6 hours. Y'all pray for your boy because I have yet to be able to do more than 2.5 hours on stream like I used to stream 18 hours of gaming, y'all, in a day. So yeah, I think we over that. I think we too old now. Thursdays, we're changing the name of our recruiting segment. We're going back to Check Them Out, Coach. Under the Radar Recruits is already claimed by a very well respected recruiting network. I rock with their content. I support them. So we're going back to Check Them Out, Coach, on Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. This Thursday, I will get a lineup Wednesday night of the lineup. And the format that we're going to use is going to be pretty awesome. I think this is going to be pretty cool for our players because the format we're going to use is we're going to have basically a roster, 22 players, one for each position on each side of the ball. We'll do 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, tight end, offensive lineman, quarterback. Then we'll go to the other side, do 3 defensive linemen or 4 defensive linemen, 4 linebackers. 4 defensive linemen, however we want to do it. We'll highlight 11 defensive players, and we're going to highlight these guys all off season and give them an opportunity for exposure. We have a lot of recruiting analysts that tune into our show and show support. So I love to see that happen. And a lot of our recruits, I got to see what signing day is coming up for a lot of my recruits. That I've been helping support. So if we don't get to do a midday check-in, it's because I got to go to Pike Road this week. I got to go to Carver. I might have to go up to Moody. I might have to go to Moody. Like, it's a lot of schools in the state that I'm trying to get around to and just show like in-person support for these players because they might not be your 4-star and 5-stars, but these are quality guys who have thought of Coach Smoot Network enough to think that we can help them get an opportunity. And a lot of them confirm that we have allowed them a platform to get exposure. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about, setting up the platform for the next generation or giving an opportunity and just about community networking, man. We're a informative content platform. That means we're going to provide solid information in a creative fashion on our platform. And that's what our mission is. And, God first, everything fall in line. So again, it's been fun. And I went, and every first Friday, is Sports and Spades with Coach Smoot and the crew will have a different set of crew. I'm trying to get George Teague on. I know he's interested. And Hall of Fame Jason is going to be a consistent face on that channel. On that segment, on that show. Marcus Dent, former running back, NFL player and running back, college running back. He's going to be there, and he's one of the chairmen and recruiting analysts, coordinators for not Battle 7, but Under Armour recruiting. We got a lot. We've done enough networking to where we're going to move now. We're actually trying to get out to California too. Actually trying to get out to California, trying to do a day in the life with Oregon defensive back Peyton Woodyard, former Alabama defensive back, trying to do a day in the life situation with him where we go and work out with him. Just show y'all what the college athlete is dealing with, what he's going through, where his mindset is. And we're also trying to work our way into linking up with Dylan Lonergan. Y'all know he transferred to Boston College, looking to make we got basketball content, y'all. Everything you want, Alabama-wise, college football, college sports, is going to be here on the Coach Smooth Network. We just literally before we got on live tonight, well, not before we got on live, earlier in the day, got a solid softball connection. So for everybody that wants to support Alabama softball, we're going to be up close and personal with that. And we plan on bringing another personality that knows softball to help carry that content for the Coach Smooth Network. I don't have to be the one talking softball. I like softball. I like watching softball live. I like watching live baseball games, but I don't have to be the one to carry that. So if you know somebody that's talking Alabama softball or SEC softball or college softball in general, send them this way. Tell them the Coach Smooth Network, the team is growing. You got to have that grind about you. You got to have that get to it mentality. You can't be stopped mentality, and you're going to grow with us. So with that being said, I appreciate everybody for tapping in once again and for being supporters of the Coach Smooth Network. And if you haven't already, make sure you drop that like on the stream. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you share it. Let them know that we said it first. We said it first. And when you see me in the street, yell at your boy and say, "Put me in the game, Coach Smooth." I appreciate y'all for tapping in once again. Thank y'all for showing support. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Roll Tide, AAA, authenticity above all. And yes, this is our year, 2025. We taking off, baby. Love y'all. Mwah. Shout out to the 2.8K subscribers on the channel today, man. Thank y'all for helping us reach that goal. 100%, man. Y'all be blessed. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Love you. No, y'all didn't. Listen. Who did it? Who did it? We ain't leaving. I'm just playing. It's all right. Y'all know we got 2.8K. It's all good. We'll have 2.85 by tomorrow evening. We're gonna keep growing, y'all. Let me hurry and get this stream done so we can clip this up and just keep on doing what we do. Love.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, "Put me in the game, Coach Smooth."
Put me in the game, Coach Smooth. Put me in the game, Coach Smooth.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smooth. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smooth.